It is the holy season of Lent right now. In fact, we are just over 2 weeks into Lent. Sometimes around now, we start to think, am I doing enough? Or we may think, this or that isn't working for me. At this point, are we thinking, okay, Lent is a wash? Or is it just something I kind of muddle my way through? Well, I have an idea that may work for you. When my kids were little, I got the idea from somewhere, and I can't remember exactly where, to do a jelly bean jar. This is ours. What is a jelly bean jar? That is a place where you have a concrete way to give offerings to Jesus throughout Lent. You have some jelly beans off to the side in a little plastic bag or somewhere secure, so they can't just be picked in, not eaten, but put in the jelly bean jar each time you or someone in your family has done something in offering to Christ. It could be prayer time that you've just done, or it could be something loving that you have done to someone else. There are a multitude of ways you can do this. The point is to offer it to Christ as a loving offering, a loving sacrifice to Him. And what is great about this is that it is a concrete way for yourself and for your family to see what is happening. Because sometimes, as I mentioned, we can be in Lent and wondering, what am I doing, and am I doing enough? Well, this is a way to really see what is happening and ways that you are trying on a daily basis to show that love to Christ. Sometimes my kids would ask me about it, or other people who've come into the house, and I would say, what is something you've done to make Jesus smile? Because if you can think of something you've done to make Him smile, put a jelly bean in the jar. And then at the end of Lent and on Easter and during the Easter season, you get to enjoy those jelly beans. Now, something I will mention is that somewhere along the way, I realized that this was so helpful to me too. My kids are beyond little right now, but I learned over the years that it is so good for me too to see these ways that we are offering love to Jesus, and that is what we want to do. We want to become more Christ-like. And Christ even says we should humble ourselves and we should approach Him like little children. So even though this seems like it may be a simple type of activity aimed at children, it certainly doesn't have to be. Because those concepts of showing love to Christ, wanting to make Him smile and do something for Him, can be for any age, even adults. So just a thought on something that maybe could work for you and your family. Mary, Queen of Heaven, pray for us. Saint Elizabeth, pray for us.